Welcome to Uping stock price prediction channel. So in this video, I will talk about the prediction and analysis of Tesla stock price for the coming week of July 11th to July 15th. So today is July 9th, 2022. I will quickly review the prediction for the last video. In Uping video number 88 uploaded to YouTube July 2nd. In that video, I targeted the maximum and the weekly high and the weekly low for the week of July 5th to July 8th. That's really a very good prediction. So this is the Tesla weekly chart and this is the Tesla daily chart. So that means for this weekly chart, each vertical bar is the real-time Tesla price fluctuation, and this kind of yellow trend line and the blue trend lines are the predicted trend lines for the maximum or minimum value or for the targeted high and low for the specific time frame. So in that video, I predicted the weekly low could be down to 640. So the actual price of this week is 648. So it's just $8 of difference out of 640. So it's still not a bad prediction. And also I mentioned there's an increasing trend, and for the early week and also for that week, I predicted the weekly high could go up to $766. It's this point, $766, and the actual weekly high in the past 4 days is $764. So it's just $2 lower than what I was predicted in video number 88. For weekly chart, when I mentioned it could go down to $640. So it's happened here. And if you check this daily chart, so because of the past week only has 4 days from July 5th, so 4 days, so each vertical bar is 1 day's data. So the 4 days, on Tuesday, when it opened here and it has dipped to this bottom trend line, so you can see when it dropped down to touch this bottom trend line, exactly touch this trend line, and then it started to reverse and then continuously have a nice increase of price. So this, you see, this trend lines is exactly captures the decreased stock price, and this low price, $648. It's just $8 difference from what I predicted of 640, predicted in video number 88. And when it increased on Tuesday, it exactly increased to this yellow trend line. And this is about $699.5. It's exactly $0.5 different from what I predicted the high value for the early week. So for early week, I predicted it could go up to this yellow trend line, go up to this $700. So exactly, if you zoom this up, so it exactly almost touches this yellow trend line with only $0.5 difference. And then it stopped there. The closing price is also here. So basically, there's no time to continuously grow. So that's for Tuesday, and even for this Tuesday to Friday is also increased to this yellow trend line. So, and this yellow trend line is exactly around this yellow trend lines of the weekly chart. So if you zoom this one, so you see this for the last week. So the high value is exactly touches this yellow trend line. exactly touched this yellow trend line and started to decrease the price. So you know, when I predicted this this week's price, targeted price, when I made that video number 88, uploaded to YouTube on July 2nd. So the closing price is closed here. So that's the week before last week. So the closing price here, at that time when I make that video number 88, there's no any Tesla stock price, for this week. So this week hasn't happened yet. So this 4 days data are also not available. It hasn't happened yet at that time when I made the video number 88. So, but you see, when it happened, it opened here and it has a dip. It dropped down, exactly dropped down to this the bottom trend lines for the weekly chart, for the daily chart, and then started to increase. As I also mentioned in video number 88, it will have the increasing trend for the week or for the early week. And then it increased and exactly increased to what I predicted, the daily high of $700. Exactly reaches to this point, to this trend line. The same, just less than $1 of difference with compared with what I predicted. And also for the whole week, it exactly happened, went up to what I predicted for the weekly high target price. So for this kind of a situation, so many people will be interested in what will happen for the next week, for the coming week of July 11th to July 15th. So for this week, so based on this weekly chart, so the last Friday, it was closed here, closed around $752. Even after the aftermarket, it has still increased a little bit more. So the next week's fluctuation region will be in this region. So it's very likely to fluctuate in this region, but for the worst scenario, it may still have a chance to go down to $692. In early next week, there's still a good increasing trend for the early next week. So for early next week, if you check this trend lines, it is still go up, moving up. So the last Friday, it was closed here, and for early next week, so the fluctuation range will be in this range. So around $722 and $780. So there's a good possibility that it may open high around this $780, and then if it opened high around this area, $780, then you need to pay attention that it may go down to this, fluctuate to this kind of lower price range, and then it will still have a kind of a good tendency to go up. So it's a kind of a fluctuation. So next week's early week is a fluctuation range is around this $722 and $781 for the whole week. So there's may have a good possibility to reach $850, and so for the lower, the weekly target weekly low, it may have a possibility to still reach down to this $692, but for a good scenario, it may just drop down to $726 only. So if you are interested in this kind of analysis and prediction, you are welcome to subscribe Uping stock price channel or watch more video about the stock price prediction and analysis.